What up, nerds? My name's Colin, Mr. Swirly Eyes Keefe, and today we're going to be designing the binary clock. We're going to start first with the control module, then we'll make our way and do the display, and we'll see how it all comes together using Fusion. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start Eagle. Alright, we're going to do File, New, Schematic. We'll save it now, and we'll call it B-Clock Control Module. Cool, I'm going to turn on the grid. And then the microcontroller that we're going to be using is the ATtiny 4313. So we can do add ATtiny. And then scroll down. We're going to get this guy, I believe. Yeah, so we're going to take this one with the dip connector instead of the one that's just this is the surface mount, and then the one that's just connected to the board directly, because we're going to be plugging in our ATtiny 4313 into the dip connector and removing it and programming the chip and then placing it back in. There's other ways to get around this, but this is the way we're just going to do it for people who don't have access to an AVR programmer. Great, so let's select that, drop it anywhere you want, back out of that. And all ATtinys are highly recommended to have a small capacitor, 0.1 microfarad, 0805 surface mount device. Place it right here. We're going to add our 3.3 volts. That's what we're going to be powering it with later. Put it right here. Connect these guys together. Of course, we're going to need our ground. Cool. Next, we're going to add our ground here at the bottom. Connect that. And we're going to be using pretty much every single pin on this ATtiny, so let's go ahead and start drawing out our pins and the labels. We're not going to be using the reset pin, but we'll use every single other pin on the board. And let's make our labels. I like to use the XREF on, size 0.05, ratio 10, and always vector font, and we'll give labels to all of these. Great. So we'll give them names as we go. I don't want to name them all now and it be kind of confusing. So let's go ahead and for now box this guy up. Info layer, you don't have to do this. So I like to do it to kind of partition off my devices. Cool, and we'll give it a label. Place it right there, and then I'm going to modify it. Maybe a little bit bigger. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add the LED display connector.